Hi, this is Charles Brown, and I want to talk to you about this new tool that I just built, and I'm offering it to people on the Warrior Forum for free. And let me give you a little background. Long before I ever thought about making money on the internet, and probably even before I ever heard the word copywriter or copywriting, I had found these, I started getting on the mailing list for some publications called Boardroom Reports and Bottom Line publications, and they were just books full of just useful tip-like information. And I was just floored by the kind of bullet points they had. I noticed the bullet points, and they would always just reach out and really grab me. And so I had always been fascinated by that. I started actually accumulating what I later learned was called a swipe file, and that kind of led me into the copywriting area. So what I thought I'd do for the people who've helped me out so much on the Warrior Forum is to put together something that I'm just calling the Fascinations and Bullet Points Masterclass. Now, the word Fascinations, I believe, was invented by this gentleman named Mel Martin, who is the king of this style of copywriting. And Mel Martin worked for many years for Boardroom Reports, and was the genius behind those bullet points that had grabbed my attention so much. So what I wanted to do is put together, this took a lot of Google searching. This wasn't really easy to find, but I thought I'd put together some of the best teaching materials on the web to help you out. Now, let me just give you a disclaimer. This video is probably the only original, this video that you're watching right now, plus this interface, this dashboard tool, are the only things that I've created on this. The rest of it, these are all curated. If you wanted to spend as much time as I did on Google searching, you could find them yourselves. So, just bear that in mind. But I did think that they would be useful, and I thought it would be just a quick, easy way for you to get this kind of information in front of you and study it and really master this kind of material. So let's take a look. I've got some of these windows popped open already behind us, and let's look at Gary Halbert. If you haven't heard of Gary Halbert, he's just famous. He is no longer with us. Neither is Mel Martin, unfortunately. But Gary Halbert also mastered this style of copywriting. So let me just kind of pull up when you click this link, this is what you're going to come up with. This is one of his newsletters that he would send out. And here's some examples of the kind of bullet points I'm talking about. Now, we can all do bullet points. Ever since PowerPoint came out, we could all do that. But nothing grabs like this. Okay, so what question you must ask when you rent a car to get the lowest price humanly possible? That gets your attention. And there's the phone ringing. I'm going to let it go. Sorry about that. How your military record can get you extra Social Security money. The single best way ever to discover to sell a house and sell it fast. And how you can legally tape any phone call, any telephone call you get from a collection agency, and how to use that tape to scare the hell out of them, and even use it legally to make them pay you a big settlement. So, think about how that would grab an interested reader. I mean, somebody who's interested in your topic. Here's another one. Are you troubled by prostate problems? If so, you may be interested in a new book just released by XYZ Publishing. And this is just something that just doesn't work that well. Here's a sample of what you'll get. Okay, and then, so this would be like an introduction, and then the bullet points would follow. Fake cocaine. I have no idea what he meant by this, but he said that he kept getting responses for this. And it was just simply, well, I'll let you read the material later. But you can see that it would really get a lot of attention. Now, one of the things that he shows you, and this is why I really wanted to include this piece in here, is here's a bullet point: how to sell your house faster by taking it off the market. Now, what does that mean? Now, you see how it just kind of teases you, it arouses your curiosity, but it also dangles a benefit in front of you. I mean, it's a solid benefit. If you're wanting to sell your house faster, that's a big deal. But it gives you this curiosity. I call it, it creates an itch that you can only scratch by pulling out your credit card. And here's what he says in this book. So he was promoting this one book, and basically by taking the house off the market, and then putting it back on the market, it will look like it's a new listing. And what happens is people will start ignoring your listing if it's been sitting on the for sale for so long. And so he took that principle that's in the book and created this bullet point. So you can see how this kind of works. Let's see. This is an article over here that is an excerpt about Mel. It was just had to talked about Mel Martin. And here are some of Mel Martin's classic ones. Bills, it's okay to pay late. And this was right on. You can see this is on the outside envelope. I mean, who wouldn't open up an envelope that had something like this? Supermarkets, shocking new ripoffs. How to buy a house with no down payment. How to slash your property taxes. What never to eat on an airplane. Folks, if you've got a trip planned in the near future and you saw that headline, would you not want to know what was going on inside of there? And so he would do this even on the outside of the envelope. So what never to eat on an airplane. The dirtiest, deadliest airline in the whole world. And how to get VIP treatment in hospitals. All patients are not created equally. So, you know, you can see that there's a lot of really fascinating ways to write these bullet points. And frankly, you and I probably don't write them nearly this well. But it is just, you know, it's unbelievable what he does. So let's go back here. I want to show you Ben Settle's sales page. This is just the guy's sales page. Now, Ben Settle, I've been a Ben Settle fan for a really long time. And I think it's this one right here. And this is a book that I have, the Copywriter Grab Bag. But my goodness, the bullet points in his sales letter is just phenomenal. I would really encourage you, this is not an affiliate link here, but I'd really encourage you to get a copy of Ben's book. And I'm just going to in fact, I'm encouraging you so much, I'm actually including his sales letter on here for your instruction. How to wipe out writer's block when writing sales letters with video games. Now, you've got to read that at that point, right? A sneaky but 100% legal way to use your competitors' customers' testimonials in your advertising. And how to write money-making ads right out of the gate without needing any special tricks, formulas, or swipe files. And the secret way to get paid cash for e-sign articles you've already written. So on and on. This is his sales letter. It just goes on. All these bullet points, every one of them is something you ought to be putting in your swipe file. You ought to be imitating. Ben Settle's a genius. I've got to just tell you. The guy is just tremendous. And I would definitely encourage you to read this. Deadly mistakes. Boy, anytime you start a bullet point with the number one deadly mistake, you know, it's that really is going to get people's attention. So let's see. Now, let me just also, as a way of disclosure, this right here is an affiliate product. Okay, just you should know that. If you are offended by me putting an affiliate product on this, frankly, you're in the wrong business. Internet marketing is all about affiliate marketing. So that's, you know, that. Okay, I figure some people are going to be offended by it, and you know, they're just in the wrong business. They shouldn't even be downloading this in the first place, so that offends them. But so all these are links to other websites, other people's websites. I just curated the content, and the video is my only thing, and it kind of turns a funny color when I'm playing it. But so get this, I'm making it free. You do have to get an access code, and it will walk you through the process, but not a big deal. So take a look at this, and I hope it really helps. I would really love to get feedback on this and hear how it's helping you folks out. Thanks a lot. This is Charles Brown again, and I'm just going to leave this in your hands, and I hope to hear back from you. Thanks a lot.